Macca's Guides.
Hey everyone, Macca here, and about 8 months ago I made a video guide showcasing the game Tracks the Train Set game, which was available on Xbox Game Pass and was doable in under an hour. Recently though, the game got a Sci-Fi pack DLC with 5 new achievements worth 500 Gamerscore. The DLC pack itself is $4. You also get 10% off with Game Pass, so it's basically $3.50. I'll leave a link to this DLC pack in the description below if you want to go ahead and buy it and help support the channel. But I figured I would make a guide for you to show you how to grab all these achievements as fast as possible, since I know a lot of you followed my video for the original 1000. We'll start from the main menu and go to level select. We'll choose the last level, the new one that's part of the DLC pack called Moon, and then we'll press play, which will load us right in. You should automatically be in build mode here, but you can press select to switch between train mode and build mode. Now if you press up on the D-pad, the track will raise in terms of height, and what we want to do is basically just hold up and keep tapping A, and this will basically build a track into the sky. The first achievement we're going to go for here is to get 10 seconds of air time on the moon. At the very end of your spiral, which should be made probably at least 100 pieces high, you want to build a little bit of a straight line just so we can finish off this achievement the fast way. Now once you're done building the track, you can switch to train mode and ride on up, but that could take a couple of minutes, so instead hold the select button and that will bring up a train menu, and here you can select a starting point. Place the starting point on the track and rotate it with Y to make sure it's pointing in the right direction. Now after it's placed, hold the back button again and press reset, which will reset your train car to this starting location. Then press back or select again, but this time press it, and this will switch you into train driving mode. Press forward on the left stick to move and drive off the edge into the sky, dropping for at least 10 seconds to unlock this achievement. Now with that out of the way, I'm going to pause the game and go to level select and then select the moon again and press play. This will basically just reset the map for me so I don't have to deal with all of the pieces I had built earlier. Once I spawn, I'm going to press left on the D-pad to enter alternate mode. This will allow me to place objects at any height and they don't have to touch the ground or part of the track. Then I'm going to hit RB to bring up all of the objects in the game. I'm going to go to vehicles and go to bike. Then I'm going to select the bike, press up on the D-pad to raise it in its height, and place it in mid-air. Once it's placed, press RB again, and now scroll down to the Sci-Fi section of all of the items. And at the very end of this section, you will find passengers. And the passenger you want to select is the alien, which is the second to last Sci-Fi object. Once you have that ready, try to place the alien into the basket of the bike, and it should automatically lock in, and press A to confirm. This will unlock another achievement for you. It is a reference to a movie. Let me know if you can figure it out. It's not a tough one, I'll tell you that. Next, I'm going to go down to the ground level. I'm going to exit out of alternate mode, but you don't have to, and we are going to recreate a picture of the moon landing. So we're going to have to place a couple of things. Go to the Sci-Fi tab, and the first thing we're going to want is the lunar lander. Place the lunar lander somewhere on the ground. Next to the lunar lander, place the flag 1 object. I would try to keep it as close as possible without them being literally inside of each other. And then at the end, or near the end, at the Sci-Fi tab, you can find the EVA suit character. And we want to place 2 of these characters also close to the lunar lander. Last but not least, go to the camera object. Place the camera at a distance from the lunar lander. Use Y to rotate it so that the lunar lander is within position. Press B to exit the building mode. And then click A on the camera to take a photo. And once you take this photo, you will unlock the 1969 achievement. Now next up, we're going to have to deliver a couple of alien passengers. So what I'm going to do is go into build mode, and I'm going to create a pretty simple loop of a track so that my train can go around a small circuit. The design doesn't have to be exactly like mine, but you want at least one nice straightaway on the track, and you want to make sure they connect back to where you start so that it's all connected as one giant piece. Then what we'll want to do is click RB. This will bring up all of the objects in the game, and we'll want to select a regular station, which is a part of the passengers tab, and then place the regular station somewhere along your circuit. I'm going to place it near the end, right behind where my train is going to start, but this doesn't really matter all that much. Next, we're going to click RB again, and this time we're going to go down to the Sci-Fi category, and we're going to place a crashed UFO somewhere nearby the track. It doesn't have to be right next to it, but the closer the better without it really getting in the way. So I'm going to place it right here in front of the train. Next, what I'm going to do is after it's placed, I'm going to click RB again, and then I'm going to go to the alien characters, and I'm going to place 4 of them. I don't know how many you need for this to work. It may only be 1. I decided to go with 4 just in case. So I'm going to place all 4 of them right next to the crashed UFO, which is also right next to our train track. And then I'm going to click RB one more time, and I'm going to go to the Passengers tab, and I'm going to create a platform. And I'm going to put that platform right next to the train track, and obviously it has to be lined up so that the train can actually go to it. And if you put it within a close range of the aliens, they will automatically board the platform. Now you can hold back, and this will bring up the train menu. And what we can do is click the passenger button in order for us to automatically get a passenger train car to the back of our train. Exit this menu, press back quickly. This will bring us into train mode, and then we can click forward on the left stick to go to the platform. Press B to brake and make sure that the platform lines up perfectly with the train car. You can turn around to look behind you and let the aliens board the passenger car. And at this point, all we have to do is deliver them to the platform or the regular station we had earlier. So click left on the stick again once they're all boarded. Go to the station and then press B to brake. And once you stop in front of the station, they should automatically get out and head inside, disappearing into the white door. Now, this achievement can take a little bit of time to pop. It took me around 15 seconds, so through the magic of editing, we'll fast forward. But eventually, you should get this achievement right here called UFO Replacement Service for delivering an alien passenger from a crashed UFO to a station. Last but not least, we have to place 50 unique decoration items. So switch back into build mode, press RB, and then just start placing decorations on the map. And every time you place a new decoration, make sure it's kind of the next one down the line. So I'm going to go through normal decorations. You can also do buildings and nature and vehicles. You can do the sci-fi objects. All of them will count. And after you place 50 unique items, the last achievement should pop for you pretty easily and pretty fast. You should be able to get this DLC done in about 15 minutes or less following this guide. I'd like to thank you for watching, and especially thank you if you've decided to purchase the DLC through the link down below. Feel free to drop a like or share the video with a friend. A shout out to everyone on Patreon for supporting the show, and a super special thank you to William Seaman, Puffy Vins, and Elder Ghost. I'll see you soon. Peace.